Hi guys, it's Ashley and it's Monday morning and welcome to my first reading vlog. Since I'm new to reading vlogs, I decided I'm just gonna mood read through this week. So let's pick my first book. I think I've figured out what book I want. I'm going to be reading the ebook version and listening to the audiobook version of Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. I've heard a lot about this book and it's been on my radar for a long time. I actually have the sequel already. I got an arc of it. So I'm kind of hoping, since I'm going to start with this book, that maybe I'll get through both books during this week. But we'll see where my mood goes. All right, it is Monday morning. It is snowing like crazy. The kids still have to go to school for half a day. So I'm going to go off and drop them off and then come home and get to reading. Kids are dropped off, everybody's gone. I've got a few hours to get some reading done. I'm about 100 pages into Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, and I am loving it. It's drawing me in. It has a really different, distinct narration style. I don't want to give too much away in case you haven't read it, but I love the narration style. I really have a strong feeling that this might be my first 5-star book of 2024. I have only read 2 books. I have only read 2 books so far this year, though. I'm off to pick up the kiddos, and then when we get back, I'll be doing more reading. So the snow is snowing, and it is actually extremely crazy outside, and I just finished Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, and yes, definitely a 5-star read for me. I loved everything about it. I didn't see the twist coming, which, as someone who doesn't read mystery thrillers very often, that isn't surprising. I haven't seen it all done before, so I'm not really sure where stories are going. If you haven't picked this book up, I definitely recommend it. And that's it. 1 day down and 1 book. Since I don't really have a set TBR, I don't really have a set amount of books that I would like to read during this vlog. I do have 1 book that I have carried over from 2023 that I think I'm going to read next, which is called Love in Winter Wonderland. It's kind of like a You've Got Mail story about a little bookstore in London during Christmas time, and it's a romance, something that I don't read a lot of. So I think that's what I'll be reading tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Tuesday, and because of all of this crazy snow, the kids don't even have school today. It's nap time, and I'm going to try and get some reading in while I do an activity. So hear me out. I have looked into a bunch of different craft things to do, but I'm not a crafter. I'm not artistic in any way, but I am kind of obsessed with watching people make mini food on TikTok. So I got some mini food to make, and I'm going to listen to my audiobook and make some mini food. Today we're listening to Love in Winter Wonderland. I got an arc of this last year from NetGalley, and I started it before Christmas, and I wanted to finish it before Christmas, but I actually didn't do a lot of reading in December, at least not towards the second half of December. So I'm going to listen to this book and make a cake. update. I'm kind of vibing with this romance book. I'm not really sure if romance is ever going to be for me, but I'm definitely giving it a shot in 2024. Right now I know for sure that this is not going to be a 5-star book. We'll see if it hits 4. I don't know. This relationship is really complicated. I just don't know if it's romance as a whole that's not for me or if it's just this romance. But as it is right now, it's okay. Okay, last little update before I go to bed. In my cozy sweater that I've been in all day, which I feel is just appropriate since it was a snow day. And I finished the book a solid maybe like 3.25 stars. I think that I will read more romance in the future, but this romance just wasn't for me. Maybe it's the Christmas romances aren't my thing, which would really suck because like Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. I love doing Christmas with the kids and like with our little family. Yeah, this romance just was not hitting the spot. But I'm glad I finished it and I can move on to another book. And before we go to bed, I'm going to pick my next book. My next pick is kind of a no-brainer. It came out today. I've had it on pre-order. It is the next book in the Wayward Children series. Gosh, what's the title? I know the title. Mislaid in Half Known Parts. I'm very excited for this book. Lost in a Moment and Found was one of my favorite books that I read last year. I love all of the books in the series, but Lost in a Moment and Found was one of my favorite, like all-time favorite books in the entire series. And this is a continuation with Ancy. So I am so excited, and that is what I will be reading tomorrow. I listened to all of them on audiobook, and so I will be listening to it on audiobook as I go throughout my day. They're very short, so it should be a really easy read tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's Friday and I did not get nearly as much reading done during this vlog as I wanted to. The snowstorms have continued. We had one full day where the kids went to school and then we had to go and get groceries and prep for another snowstorm, and we are currently in the middle of blizzard conditions. I'm going to be reading Hidden Bodies, which is the second book in the You series. You is a really popular Netflix show. I have seen the first season. I saw it a long time ago, and then I read the book and then rewatched the first season, and so now I'm going to read the second book and watch the second season after I read it. Don't think it's a very long book, so I'm hoping to finish it today. Then I'll be wrapping up this vlog, editing, and throwing it up on YouTube, which I'm really excited about. So let's get to reading. I'm 100 pages in. It is a much slower start than You was. You was very like attention grabbing right from the beginning, and Hidden Bodies is slower. I just now feel like it's starting to pick up pace, and it's chapter 13. I definitely don't think this is going to be a 5-star read either. You wasn't a 5-star read, but I did really enjoy it. Hidden Bodies is a little more predictable and just it's just a different story style. I'm gonna continue reading and we'll check in soon. I finished it. This Hidden Bodies was definitely a 3-star for me. It was more predictable than the first one. It was I don't think as well thought out as the first book, and it really just didn't hold me and my attention as much as the first book did. I don't know if I'm going to continue in this series. I guess we'll see how hyped I am about it after I watch the second season of the show. Maybe that'll make me want to read the third book. That's it. Here we are on Friday. I definitely wanted to read more than 3 books for this vlog, but it was a mood reading vlog, and I guess I just was only in the mood for 3 books. Overall, some decently good reads. I will say that I am super excited to have found my first 5-star read for this year, and I absolutely loved Everybody in My Family Has Killed Someone. I am extremely excited to start the sequel, which I didn't get to this week. Thank you for watching my vlog. I am super excited about the next vlog I have coming up, which features some booktube favorites from last year and a few other years. So I'm super excited to share that with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I post every Monday and Friday. So we'll see you guys on Monday.